All right, welcome back to the first Dumpster Fires of the Atomic Shop of the new year. This is the 6th, and happy holidays. Nothing left to do but cleaning up the lot of wrapping paper that's laying around still. Oh yeah, and by the way, go through your inventory, look for wrapping paper. You should have a shit ton of it if you haven't already used it. Bethesda was giving it out like candy there for a little while. So as you may or may not know, this is a double mutations weekend, which means you have double mutations on the daily operations, and you have mutated events going on currently inside the game. Be aware of that. If you were not done with the Sunset Sarsaparilla stuff, I'm sorry, it's already over. Um, Now, as you can see by the board here, we have quite a few things to talk about. And some of the things that I have on mine may not show up on yours because you may already own all of the components of said items, because these are older items shoved into newer bundles to make the shop seem more alive and vibrant versus simply creating new stuff. This is the Corvega bundle. It's been in here once before. If you want it, buy it now because it's, cheaper. This is the Abandoned bundle. It is cheaper now as well. Buy it if you want it. This is the Vault Tech Gaming Room bundle. Buy it now if you want it. These things are all marked down because, well, let's be honest, this is how they make their money. The gold items here all came from one event, which is why I have some of them, but not all of them on this character, because I got to pick and choose the things that I actually wanted. Which means this bundle, unless I go ahead and spend 137 atoms for it, will continue to show up. The Blooming Haze bundle is literally 4 items. It is now $10.80 versus the $18 it was originally. I highly recommend purchasing it now if you wish to, but I can understand totally why you wouldn't. I mean, it's $10.80 for 4 items in game. Unless you're really into building, why get it? And the Warm and Fuzzies bundle is all stuff that came from various other bundles. I mean, you can find the Mr. Fuzzy Tinkerer's Bench and a few different things. The thing you might want here is the Mothman Fanatic bundle. It does come with one thing that doesn't show up at the shop often, which is the Mothman Worship emote. It is in this bundle in particular, and it is on sale, so it might be a good time. And if you like Rottweilers, here's a Rottweiler for you. You get a thing for its food, you get a chain collar. They call it a junkyard dog, but it's basically a Rottweiler. And then you get the second chance at the stuff from last season's Fallout TV show. The new stuff is here, and this is an old thing, by the way. The Rip Daring is one of the previous seasons. The Fish Trap and the Bulwark were part of another set, so that's why my price is lower than some of yours might be. Um, yeah, the fishing pond is one of the things that I honestly think looks cool as shit. Um, Keep your catch. These fish are the ones that you see in everyone's cooking videos in game where they have a fish on a grill. This is where it comes from, is one of these fish. So keep that in mind. There's a slightly different colored outfit. In this picture right here, the thing that you would think they are selling would be what? For me, it would probably be the chair, maybe the bottle, but no, it's the white box there. That's the freezer. They have someone on their team that has no idea how to actively position items for retail. This person at least understands how to highlight an item and show that this is what you're getting with this fish lamp, which is like one of the first things I ever bought in game, to be honest. Now we have the power armor set, which is themed towards death claws and raiders, to be honest. And it has these two giant robot cocks on the back of it that fire off whenever you jump up in the air when you're in jetpack mode. Yeah, those are giant robo dicks. There's no getting around it. The farmer's market is probably the thing I would recommend to buy the most. It has the 3 stalls in it plus the clutter, meaning the stuff in the baskets. You have a new letter set and a few signs to go with it. Plus you get a tabby cat. Granted, he's orange, which means he's going to wreck your camp because orange cats are insane by nature. So just keep that in mind. And then you have this Fallen Star bundle, which is basically a bunch of space-themed stuff. And again, you have here the marketing genius of showing you what are you trying to sell me. Um, because it could be anything on this page, but all they're trying to sell you is that metal trunk in the middle behind the skeleton and under the plushies. That's the only thing they're trying to sell you. But all of the rest of that makes perfect sense as items you might want to buy in a space-themed bundle. Now, moving right along, we've got some of the other stuff. Now, if you don't already own the Abandoned Mine, the Gold Rush bundle is probably actually a good deal because the Abandoned Mine runs 1,600 atoms on its own when it's not on sale. And you get the Abandoned Mine for 1,800 atoms. You get the Dynamite bundle. You get the prefix. And you get that lovely little shaker table as well. So, yeah, I mean, it's not a horrible deal, but it's not exactly a great deal either. But the Dynamite box in and of itself, and then you get that weird lantern, the lamp that they call the, I think the tunnel light. Yeah, and the cooking station. I'll be honest with you, I bought that cooking station a long time ago. So on my other character, and love it. And if you like skulls, this is a good way to catch up on some of the skull stuff you might have missed because you've got a power armor skin, you've got a uh, throne, you've got several like standing posts, you've got the backpack flare, you've got shelf, you've got the bow. Um, yeah, there's just a lot here if you actually want it. And there's some stuff that isn't really shown well either, so keep that in mind when you go through this. But then we get the freebies, which we've got the lunchbox, which as soon as I take these things, either I stay exactly where I'm at or it shoves me back into the Atomic Shop listing. And the Taggarty's kit is in here. I would recommend getting that if you don't already own it. The Nodding Donkey's in here as well. Same with it. See, I had the problem with the store updating randomly as I purchased stuff out of it, which I didn't really purchase anything other than the freebies that they were giving us. The Vitamatic I think is a pretty cool thing. The free lunch boxes in here. I want to say the Vitamatic is a special reset tool, if I remember correctly. It lets you reset your special. Um, so you get rid of that stupid card thing. And then, of course, we have all of these catch-up bundles at the end for different seasons that you may have missed, or Fallout First, and seasonal freebies that came through that you can go through and buy. And they've always got like, oh, look, this is 4,000 atoms. And then, like, it's half off. But make sure you go through the other stuff, because the other stuff almost always has stuff floating around in it for sale that they don't actually show in any of the featured items. And it's really freaking retarded. And like I said before, oh, and the one thing you may want to buy is you see that little 800 atom plus 300 bonus pack that you can get right now. It comes with an outfit and it comes with a machine up in the corner. The machine up in the corner is an ammo machine. They give you a separate machine for each type of ammo that you're buying. So like if you buy 10 millimeter, it's 10 millimeter. If you buy whatever, it's whatever.